Hey, good evening, everybody. Thank you for being here. This is Courtroom Insider. My name is Nate Eaton, coming to you live from Phoenix. Today is the last day of March 2025. 1 year ago today, we were in Idaho getting ready for Chad Daybell's trial. 2 years ago today, we were in Idaho, Boise, getting ready for Lori Vallow Daybell's trial, her first one. Now, here we are in Arizona. It's the first day of jury selection. I feel like it's been a week. I feel like I've been here a week. A lot happened today. There's so much to go through. We're going to try to fit it all in, or most of it at least that we can. Would love to hear where you're watching from in the comments below. And if you have any comments or questions, please put them below. Peggy, our moderator, is keeping track of that. I normally dress a little down for this to be more casual, but I'm wearing my tie tonight because justice prevailed, I believe, in not having me testify. And I wore this tie today that I'll tell you in a minute. I bought it this morning on the way to court because I realized I forgot one. But we'll get into that a little bit later. We have a lot to talk about tonight. As I said, jury selection, and Lori Vallow Daybell is fired up, you could say. We have the clips. She did not hold back today during court. I'll play some of those for you tonight as we get going. Here's what we're going to talk about. Jury selection beginning. It was actually pretty rapid, pretty quick this morning. Lori speaks her mind during the hearing this afternoon. And the witness debate over yours truly. Will I be a witness? Will I not? The good news is I won't, but I'll play you some of the footage, the video from the arguments this afternoon. And honestly, I will tell you, I was surprised to hear why Lori wanted me as a witness. And actually, I could see her line of thinking where it might make sense. And well, we'll get into that. And also she said that she did not file me as a witness to keep me out of the courtroom. She hadn't even thought of that. And I think I believe her. I don't know if she thought that far ahead, but we'll talk about that in a minute. We're also going to talk about the judge ruling on a bunch of other motions. All those motions we went through last week here on Courtroom Insider, which you can go back and watch. Last minute motions that Lori filed, the prosecution responded. A couple of motions that the prosecution filed. We'll go through those. I'll let you know how the judge ruled. We will remember Charles, and for some reason I'm missing a gap there. We'll have shout outs, cities, and your questions, and Rachel Smith. How could I forget that? I did that out of order. She is here. She has some fascinating things to say. She, of course, was the special prosecutor in Lori Vallow's first trial in Idaho. She also helped with the Chad Daybell case up until a few months before it actually went to trial. And she has some really fascinating things to say, including the observation that we should all pay attention to when it comes to male jurors, men on the jury, and some inside strategy that the prosecution in Idaho had Lori taken the stand. So we'll get into all that. I really think you're going to enjoy it. Hopefully. I hope that's why you're here. Okay, jury selection. Let me run through what happened this morning. I'm going to move myself down in that far corner. The judge, what happened was a bunch of people in Maricopa County, population 4.5 million. That's not just adults, that's everybody's got questionnaires through email. And they filled those out last week. And a lot of them were returned, or the majority of them were returned, I guess. And what the judge did is he said, okay, juror number 1526 noted that they have seen media coverage and they can't be fair. I recommend that they should be struck for cause. The prosecution would say, we agree. Lori Vallow Daybell would say, I agree, and then they would strike them. Then others that didn't get struck remained. And 52 passed today, which is not bad considering. So 52 made it through. This, by the way, this was all done in like 2 hours. Or an hour and a half. I mean, they really moved this morning. In-person voir dire will begin tomorrow. So what they're going to do is those 52 people will come in to the courthouse and they will be questioned one-on-one. They will file in the courtroom, and the judge has said that every seat in that courtroom is going to be needed. So there's a chance we may not get in. Now, there is a media room at the back that I'm going to try to sneak in. Not sneak in. I have the right to. It's a media room, so I can go in there. It's just a dark room that's